Edward Brown with the Fourth Weekly Newspaper, joined today by Keith Cerny, President and CEO of the Fourth Symphony Orchestra. So Keith, our orchestra is one of the few performing in the country right now, which is incredible. What do you have in store for the rest of the season?
Well, we're working to keep as much of our symphonic and pop series going this year as it closely aligned with our original planning, given some of the other changes and constraints. And then on February 20th, we're going to have our big annual fundraising gala featuring world-renowned cellist Yo-Yo Ma.
Wow.
So that will be at Dickey's Arena. We've been fortunate we've been able to keep the majority of our programming going for socially distanced audiences, and also put in place many, many safety protocols to keep our musicians safe.
All right. This weekend's guest conductor is Nicole Paiement, and she was kind enough to join us for a brief interview. So Nicole, this year, conducting during a pandemic, what changes as far as your work?
One of the role of a conductor is to help great musicians to hear each other and listen to each other and do things well. And in a situation like that, all of a sudden you have all these string players that are distanced in that. So they have to learn to listen in a different way. And so the challenges are wide. And also the body language of a conductor is very important. And having a mask on your face sort of eliminates a huge part of your vocabulary in that way. But I think that we're adaptable. We're adaptable people, and that we find new ways to get to the best we can. When you think of in the Renaissance period, people would use the hall as part of the experience to enhance the piece. So I'm thinking of it in that kind of way. Let's go back to the Renaissance period, where we had groups in different spaces, and even in the 20th century there were composers exploring ways to use the hall as part of the soundscape. It's new definitely for Fort Worth. It is very new for this orchestra, and I have to say that they are adapting beautifully.
Okay, cool. Tell us a little bit about the programming we're going to hear this weekend.
It's a beautiful programming, and for me it's like going home, because I love the music of the earlier part of the 20th century. I was, especially the French music, actually Poulenc and all that, but Stravinsky and Copland are some of my heroes, because they are really people that were able to remain who they were. They really had the American sound, and they bring a pride to that at a time where a lot of other countries were experimenting and pushing boundaries to try to find new ways of writing music. They wanted to connect with their community, and they wanted to have music that people related to, and I really believe music should be doing that. And the Clarinet Concerto was a piece I had never conducted, and I knew it, but I had never had the opportunity, and we have a very, very fine clarinetist to play it with. Stas is wonderful. Yes. It's interesting because it's a jazz concerto, but it doesn't have any percussion. It has harp and strings, and piano. So it really creates a new kind of way of looking at jazz, and he does it really, really, really well. So I think it's a program that really will fill everyone's appetite.
Well, we all need something uplifting. Nicole, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for giving insight into this upcoming concert. And we encourage folks to buy tickets, come out and hear this. So, Nicole, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
And good luck with the concert.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.